Okay, hello everyone. Good evening. My name is Terry Ligom, and I'm here to make justice to this presentation tonight. And I want to talk to us about the DRIP network, which you and I know currently that the market trend is in the bear session, and a lot of persons are losing money in the market currently. But the good news is, if you know what you're up to, you'll be making money online even when others are losing. So basically what I do these days, I don't trade. I don't day trade. I don't even swing. I don't scalp. All I do is I just take my money and it works for me. So I'll be talking about the DRIP network tonight. First of all, what is DRIP? So DRIP is a BIP20 token on Binance Smart Chain, and then is a regular token. And then the rules of the DRIP network that encoded into three main smart contracts, which first is the fountain swap, the faucet, thick or compound, and the reservoir. I will not be talking much about this. I just need you to know that what you should understand here mainly is that DRIP is a BIP20 token network on the smart chain. So in order not to waste our time, let's go straight to the DRIP network and let's see how it works. Currently, my money works for me. So I would like you to look at the time here. It's 2003. It's 8:32, and look at my balance. Balance here, this is 9.08. Before I'll be done with this presentation, this should have compounded more money for me or have earned me more money. Look at the time again. And currently what you have here is what, 9.08. Okay. So before we are done with the class tonight, you should be able to know how to compound money online without doing anything, without you working. And it's basically called staking. So on a very quick one, the DRIP network itself is subdivided into the animal kingdom, and then the fountain swap, the faucet, and the reservoir. All these packages generate revenue for you on a daily basis. How do you make money on this staking? So there's what is called a liquidity pool on the DRIP network. So let me just save this theory and go straight to the practical aspect so that you will understand better what we're talking about. So on the DRIP network, the first place to go is go to your drip.community. Drip.community. So on the drip.community, you have the DRIP network itself. So what on the DRIP network website, this is a DeFi, and is a gaming decentralized system. Now, the current price for one DRIP, as we speak currently, is 6.03 USDT. 6.0 USDT. Now, on the faucets is where we'll be centralizing our discussion tonight. Then before I go further to other parts, so that to give you more light. Now, you deposit, you buy your DRIP token, and then you deposit. When you deposit, you earn 1% of your deposit every day. This is where it comes on this available. Okay, that's to say between the hour of 6 a.m. till now, this account has generated about 3.14 USDT for me on this particular network. I didn't trade, I didn't do anything. What did I do? I only deposited this token, and every other thing is working for me. Currently, this token is what $430. But when I started my journey, the first deposit I made here was around $150. So what happened is Drip is telling you that you make 1% of whatever deposit that you have here, and then you claim it on a daily basis to compound. So this compounds for you, and you can withdraw it directly to your wallet instantly and utilize the money for whatever you want to do. Let me come again. On the Drip faucet, you make 1% of your total deposit. Now, the first thing to do is, first of all, you deposit into this faucet, and then you make a revenue on a daily basis, and then you claim, you compound to increase. So I started with a less number, and then I've been claiming until I've now accumulated about 71 drip. So I'm making 1% on this 71 drip here. I'm going to throw more light on this, but let me quickly take you down to the animal farm where I started a while ago by saying it was around 8:32. This account was on 9.9. Let me refresh and see what it has generated for me on this. Now, this is the Drip Animal Farm Garden. I'm going to show you a very, very big shock of your life that you'll be amazed to know that, wow, so people make this kind of crazy money online even without doing anything. That is the power of the liquidity pool. Now, a while ago, this account was on 9.039. It has grown to 9.11. Just keep your eye on it before we are done with this presentation. This is already 8:37. Now, I want to show you how this works by deposit and what you should expect. Now, this thing is called a drip calculator. On the Drip Garden, I would like to take a look at the total number of plants I have here. I have about 470,364 plants. I'm going to copy them now to let you know exactly what I'm earning per minute and per second. So on the Drip faucets, on the Drip Animal Garden, I'm coming to the garden now to show you what my 470,300 and something plants generates for me in every minute or per second. So these are my plants. Those plants you see there, they are worth 297.72 USD. So I am earning 0.0068 per minute. I'm earning 0.41 cents per hour. Yes, per hour on this particular plant. And then I'm earning $9.91 per day. And I'm earning 69.39 per week. This is without doing anything. So in a month, I'm earning $301 on just a capital of 297.72. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a hype. This is real. This is what I've been up to since November last year. Yeah, some close allies of mine have been compounding this, and then every weekend I have about 3 accounts, and what I do is I state them for different reasons or different purposes of utility. I say you on this particular account, for instance, this one is 4,364. Now watch here, this is 9.11. As of now we're speaking, it has now grown to 9.25. I can withdraw this money instantly to my wallet. Now this is the Drip Garden. Now what I've just shown you is for the amount of $297. So in total, I have about 1 million plants on 3 of my accounts. Time will not permit me to go. On my 1 million plants, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is worth $632. So every 1 minute, I make 0.146 cents. And per hour, I'm making 0.87 cents. Why per day, I make $21. In a month, my take home on the Drip Garden itself is $641 per month. $641 per month. This is my earning on the drip garden. Now, drip garden is a GameFi where people supply liquidity. Like currently, the total contribution in this particular pool is worth about 3,924,659. So where is this revenue coming from? It's from tasks that you make. For instance, I have $9.12 here that I've accumulated already, and if I want to increase my plants grown, the number of plants that are grown here, so that my liquidity will keep on compounding and earn more money. All I just need to do is come down below. Just a minute, the network is not too far good. Okay, so I've made $9.14. So what is this figure? What I have here is what I have here is 473.64. Now I have made this a particular amount, $9.14, within the hour of 6 a.m. till now. So I want to increase my plants so that I can earn higher. So I'm going to click on plant seeds. I want to show you where the revenue is generated that is distributed among the liquidity. If I click on plant seeds, which is compound, my MetaMask will pop up where I'll have a gas fee to pay. This gas fee is also a contribution to the pool that generates revenue where you are also being paid. Now, so I'm going to plant this seed. I'm going to confirm it now. As I've confirmed, it will process, and then this $9.14 that was here have disappeared. The 470,300 plants have gone to 486,106. Now this is 842. By 850, you will see that these plants have started generating another revenue for me here. Let's just, because now I have higher plants, simply means my earnings too are going to increase. Now this is on the drip garden. Then let me leave this here while I go to the faucet to discuss. I just needed to show you this so that you understand. Now, mind you, I don't have anything on this account again. It's on 0.00 currently, but this is 842. Let's come back here by 855 to see how much you have made so far on the drip garden. Now, that's one part of the ecosystem of the drip network. Now, I'm going to the drip faucet itself, which I was telling you about earlier. Now, on this drip faucet, what you do here is you deposit a specific amount of token of this faucet. This generates for you 1% of your daily of your total deposit per day. How does this work? Let me shock you. If you come to the drip calculator, and you give yourself, okay, I want to stick like 100 drip. Let me show you what 100 drips can give you in 30 days. 100 drip, which is what here, let's say me currently I have 71. I want you to watch this journey with me as I'm building a platform on this faucet to go up to 1,000 drips. So that I should be earning on this drip segment at least the minimum of $278 per day. I will show you progress between now and the end of next month as I keep compounding. Now, these deposits here currently have 71. I'm using an example of 100 drips for you. Now, for 100 drip in 30 days, 100 drip in 30 days, this is what is going to generate for you. On your day one, your 100 drip will give you a daily income of $6, which is exactly 1 drip. What does that mean? If you deposit 100 drip here on the first day, you have 1 drip here. That is the 1% of your total deposit of 100 drip. Total deposit of 100 drip will give you 1%. So we can now say that 71.336% of my current drip here is giving me about 0.71% of drip every day. I hope I'm not confusing you. So let me come back to this calculator so that you have the detailed statistics. On your day one that you deposited 100 drip, you make on that day, you are going to make $6.04. On the day two, this one drip that you have made, if you compound, what I mean by compound is that you come here and say, okay, I've made one drip here. For instance, I have, watch here very well, I have 0.526 drip, and it is worth 3.220 USDT. If I want to increase this, look at my balance currently. My current balance here is 71.336. If I want to increase this value here, I'm going to click on what? Hydrate or compound. When I say hydrate or compound, is whatever I've made in the available here, this will now be moved to add to my initial deposits. So I'm going to confirm this, and you see that this place will turn to 0.00. It will reflect back to my, it will increase. That was going to be just a minute here. I'm about to compound my faucets. So we watch here. This 0.52 is going to move to add here to 71.336, and that is going to be my new deposit. And then my claimed will also increase from 39.226 to add this particular value here. So compounded successful. Now that I've compounded successful, this place is now 0. Remember, this place have increased from 70, it was 71.5, now it is 71.84. So what this means is that tomorrow, if I break one in the next, before I run off this class, you'll be able to know what I've already been able to compound. So by tomorrow, what I'm going to be earning is the 1% of this total sum. So what this calculator is telling you here is that on your day one, you have made one drip, which is 1% of 100. So you add this one to here, it is going to make it 101.90, because day one was 100.95. So because you made $1, you added it, it has compounded the way I just compounded currently. Now you'll be compounding on a daily basis like that. You discover that in 30 days, your 100 drip has turned to 132 drips. And your daily income have now increased from 132. I mean, from the daily income of just $6 at the initial stage, your daily income have increased to what? 7.94. And in addition, you have been able to accumulate 32 drip in addition to what you had earlier. Let me break that down. Let me break that down for you. So initially you had 100. Initially you had 100 drips, and then 100 drip times. Let's look at the current price of a drip now. The current price of a drip is 6.13 USDT here. 6.13 USDT. That's one price. That's a price for a single drip. So 6.13, 100 times 6.13. That is $613 for 100 BPS. Now, because you have deposited on the faucets. Now, and you are compounding on a daily basis. That 100 drip you have there now turns to 132.79 drip after 30 days. After 30 days. Now, you are going to say that your initial capital of 613, let it be there. Now you're not going to see 6.13 times the extra 32 times 32. When I say the extra 32 is the 32.79 that came extra for 79. This will tell you that your $613 has given you $201 in exactly 30 days. This is what this is telling you. That is just the minor explanation. So because you are compounding on a daily basis on the faucet, you have been able to earn $201. This money is withdrawable. This is not audio money, it's what you withdraw, and then you solve your immediate problems. Instead of spending your money to go and say, I want to buy a corner. The bull market is going to resume around 2023, thereabouts. So now you have been able to make $201 in just 30 days on an initial capital of 600. Now that is just one aspect. You may say you don't have enough money to buy up to 100 drips. But let me see shock you again with just 50 drips, or let me just say with 40 drips, in exactly, let's say 100 days. That's 3 months and 10 days. You are compounding, you have only 40 drips. Look what you're going to earn on the 100 day. 102. Remember, you started your journey with just 40. Started your journey with just 40 drips. Started your journey with 40 drips, and on the 100 day, you have what? You have about 102. So that alone have earned you. So what if you see? Okay, so okay, I still have 10 minutes left. If we say 102 minus 40 drips, what do you have? You have made extra 62 drips in exactly 100 days. Multiply that by 6.13 alone. That is giving you about $380 cool in 100 days. Now, other than this aspect, the good thing about this particular drip network is that if you come to CoinMarketCap, where you see all coins, mind you that you are buying this drip currently at this price of 6.13, which is a very cheap price, yes, because this same drip will appreciate in value at the end of the day. Once the bull market, we're anticipating that between now and next year, before March, one drip would have gone to close to $30 or $40. So imagine that you have drip. Imagine you have this drip network, or you have the drip itself. Okay. The drip itself on the market. I want you to look at the charts, the possibilities of you making it big from this network. This is a token on its own. This can give you crazy money. Drip itself, according to CoinMarketCap, of course, this can be wrong. This is 5.65. Okay, this is a PancakeSwap report, so it's not going to give you the actual price of this on PancakeSwap. Not going to give you actual price. But just what I want you to understand here is that this particular coin at a particular point in time, one was $180. One of them was one drip was $180. It's not giving me the accurate thing. So $180 per drip. Now, currently in the bear market, you are accumulating. Imagine that this thing currently is set at 6.93, and you have 71, and you are compounding on a daily basis. In the next 3 months, 4 months, the same coin that, for instance, this one that is 71 that you are seeing 440 here, moves to $30 per one, which is very possible. I'm going to show you why it's possible. 30 times 71 times 71. That alone is giving me $2,130. And I'm still compounding. Okay, just a while that I claimed this token here, I've already started making 0.004. You were here while I compounded. Now let's visit my animal farm. Let's see how much I have made so far. My animal farm is also compounding for me. Remember, I had $9 before, and then currently, let's refresh the page to see how much I've earned so far. Currently, the network is coming up. Okay, currently I'm able to make 0.08. Probably before 10 p.m. I should have made $5 here. And if I made $5 here on the drip garden and on the drip faucet, I'll be making close to, let's say, $1. That alone between now and 9 p.m. have given me $6. And it has solved my problem. I'm not doing anything. I'm not even browsing. I'm not cracking my brain on technical analysis. This is just a tip of an iceberg of what you can make from this drip faucet. Now, I'm going to also send some guidelines in the WhatsApp chat to show you how you'll be able to start this. The most important thing, the first 2 days, you need a MetaMask, and then you'll be able to tell. You also tell yourself how much can I start with. You can start with any small amount, depending on what you want to be making per day. You can decide to start with even $50. You can decide to start with $20. Depending on what you can afford. Nobody is telling you to come and start with 1 million or 500,000. However, in the drip garden, the total number of plants you have determine the total number of money you'll be earning per day. For instance, let's say okay, you have 2,000 plants. 2,000 plants is $12. That will be earning you about 0.0002 per minute, and then 0.01 per hour. You're making $0.42 per day, and then you can earn 2.94 per week. While on a monthly basis, you make 12.80. But if you decide to up your game, 2 million, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means in a day you are making $42 per day, and then on a weekly basis you are making 294. Then on a monthly basis you generate 1,281 with initial deposit. That is, in 1 month your initial deposit of $1,265 will be out, and then you just keep compounding and making money. This has blessed my life. I also felt the year is coming to an end. Let me share it with people on my group. Those of you who are interested, you can partake in it. The drip ecosystem has been there since 2020. It has survived 2021. It is now in 2022. As you can see, it has the garden, the drip, it has the piggy bank, pig pen reservoir. Now there are more packages, even on the dog farm. A lot of packages have come on the drip ecosystem. I will be sharing their Telegram channels with you where you can join after this presentation for your own benefits. You want to make further research, but I just feel I should share this opportunity with you guys. So you can send me a DM if you want. You can send me a DM, or you visit my channel on either the WhatsApp or Telegram for follow-up, so I can guide you properly on what to do and what not to do. Is there any question on tonight's presentation? If you have a question, please indicate with the raise of hand. Or you can drop a chat. Are you guys there? Hello? And are you guys there?
Yes, we are here.
Okay. Thank you.
So is there any question? Okay.
Sorry, I didn't start from the beginning, but I'm sure you're recording. I don't know whether I can get the video to rewatch it again.
Yeah, sure. I'll drop the videos hereafter.
Okay. All right. But from the look, what can be the lowest to invest into this?
It can be $10. It can, let's say $10. Okay. But this, you see, $10, okay, will give you relatively nothing. Let's check at $20 or 29. It's still very, very small. Let's look at $50. Let's look at $70 and see. $70 is okay. $70 is still very poor. So let's look at $120. Okay, at least $120 can give you 0.07 per month. I think the best way to start on the drip network, drip garden, is with at least, let's say, $126. At least this one can give you $29 per week.
What?
$126. At least that one can give you.
Okay.
You can generate $4 for you per day, and then per week it can give you $29 per week. And then it can give you 128.13 per month. That's on the drip. That's on the drip garden. But currently I'm doing 1 million. I'm doing 1 million, which is 632, and this is what I make per week: $147 per week, and I make $640 per month. I'm looking at upping my game because I had an insider news on the Telegram channel on the first set that this faucet that you are currently seeing, one drip that you are seeing at $6. It was once at 180. So I'm looking at buying them now because there is a particular product they are going to launch on the faucets on the drip network that is going to move that price from that $6. From this $6 you are seeing currently to $40. Please, you can meet yourself. So I'm looking at this thing giving me at least, if I'm adding like 100 drips here, I'm looking at giving me ×5 of my money before February next year. Now this is just the drip faucet. By next week, I'm also going to be taking you guys on the animal on these other parts. The ecosystem is so big that only within this place we can be making close to $300 per day just on this ecosystem. Now you have the piggy bank, you have the pig pen, you have the